You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
Hi there, guys. This is Safan, and you're listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. Today is Friday, March 29, and today is the premiere of the movie Unplanned. Unplanned is about a woman who worked in the abortion field. I mentioned this in one of my podcasts. Who worked in a abortion clinic, and one day they asked her to assist in an abortion, and she finally see how abortions work, and it's totally changed her perspective. And she's now a prominent member who speak out against abortion, and today's the movie. That movie's coming out today, and it shows you the harsh reality of abortion. I don't believe in abortion. I believe abortion should be stopped. That's what I'm trying to say. I believe Planned Parenthood is a farce. Planned Parenthood lie a lot. They're not telling you the exact truth. They're selling fetal tissues, right? I believe they're actually selling fetal tissues into pharmaceutical company. They're testing it out and putting people's vaccines or medication, right? They use it as test subjects, test instrument. But that's what I think about Planned Parenthood. Is a fake organization. I mean, they lie a lot because they want to tell you it's for a woman's health, but it's not for a woman's health. They kill about 900,000 plus babies a year, all right? And they make lots of money to get a lot of grants for it. I believe that abortion should be outlawed. I believe that it's ending a life. I believe that life start in a moment of conception, meaning the sperm enter the egg and cells start dividing, all right? Once the cells start dividing, that's mean that is a catalyst that the human process is being made. The human DNA is generating, all right? That's what I believe at the moment of conceptions, all right? Because it's forming, it's in the process of forming into a form of a person. And some people might say that, yeah, we want abortion because it prevent incest and rapes. I don't care. It's still life, right? Incest and rape. Yeah, you got rape. I'm sorry, but you can't pin the crime on the baby. You have to pin on the person who did it to you. And God forbid for you getting raped at all. But again, that doesn't tell you that you should end a fully born baby's life. And if you don't want it, look, if you don't want that, if you get raped, I'm sorry, rape is a bad thing. I mentioned that again. I don't wish that on anybody, right? I don't condone it. That's bad. That's a sin. That's a big no-no. But yet again, you just can't end a life. What you can do is you can have that baby and you put it up for adoptions, all right? Because if you don't want the baby, I'm sure another couple's out there who's willing to take that role of a responsible parent, all right? That's what it is. Most of abortion happen to little teen kids, all right? I understand why they want abortion, but there's other alternatives. You could put that baby up for adoptions, all right? You don't have to end a life. That's what Planned Parenthood are not telling you. Planned Parenthood are not telling you that there's other alternative. Like, well, there's other alternative. You could just give your kids for adoptions, and we'll find a home for it. Because look, new couple will want to have a baby. They don't want a big kid, right? It's harder to adopt a foster child because they probably won't listen to you. That's why a newborn baby is more desirable than a already grown kid, all right? And there's more chances that a newborn baby will get adopted than it is for a foster kid. I mean, I wish the foster kid to get adopted too, but at least they're not dead. All right. And to say that they don't want to bring a child into this world, that's, you know what? If you put it for adoption, there's social workers. They could find a good home, a good candidate that's suitable to take care of the child, right? And they could bring up the kid in a better upbringing than what you are, all right? If a ghetto girl put a kids for adoption, it's more likely the kids will be in a better home, a stable home, than what you are raising them in a ghetto society right now, Of course, it's bad if you're going to raise it in a ghetto society. What you do when you put a kids for adoption, it'll place them in a structured household, which more likely they'll be in a better society than you are. All right? You don't have to end life. All right? I'm a strong anti-abortionist. I don't like that. Because there's a lot of people out there who want a kid. All right? Who want a baby. And you're just denying that. And to make matters worse, the population are decreasing right now. Population are decreasing. You know why? Because they aborted, Planned Parenthood aborted about 900 plus children a year. Right? And you wonder why population is increasing. People are not dating right now because of the feminist movement. And guys are not putting up with the BS anymore. Okay? And population going down. And what you do... That's a bad situation. It is. People are not dating, and what you do to perpetuate it? You conduct abortion. Of course, the population will go down. All right. You know what you combat that? Stop abortion. If you stop abortion, the population will go up, will be steady or going up. Okay. If you stop abortion, we wouldn't have to import immigrants into this country to make up that lost populations. That's what they're doing right now. They want to keep abortion, but they want to maintain the population. By maintaining the population, they want to import people coming from another country into our country that can't assimilate, that don't share the same culture as we do. All right, that fail to assimilate. That don't pledge allegiance to our culture. Take our money and mail it back home. All right? That's what they do when they're importing people here. And when they import those people here, those people don't believe in abortions. So the population, the demographic changes dramatically. All right? Once you stop abortion, that won't happen. We don't need to import voters in there. We don't have to import population in here. We don't have to worry about decreasing populations. Right? Put the kid up for adoption if you don't want it. In other case, you're killing life. I believe a man should have a right to say it as well, because it's 50% of his cell you're talking about. They like to say, "It's my body, my choice." Well, it's my possession. My sperm is my possession. I want it back. All right. There's a lot of guys out there that are willing to be a single parent. If the female don't want to be a parent, she could forfeit all responsibility to the guy. Women could do that. There's a law. It's actual law that women could forfeit the kid and give it priority to a father who's willing to take that role. There's a lot of guys who are willing to be a single father out there. All right? If the female aren't mature enough to handle the baby, the guy are more than happy to take care of the kid. That's what it is. There's many choices to take besides abortions. The only choices I accept is adoption, and all the other choices except for abortion. That's the only choice I don't want to deal with. All right. But anyway, the movie Unplanned coming out today. I hope you guys go watch it. All right. And learn something out of it. Because abortion is a terrible thing. All right. And one more thing, abortion is irreversible. If something bad happened, then most likely you won't have kids again. All the ladies and listeners out there. This is a pro-life channel, all right? You could downvote me, whatever. I don't care. But this is a pro-life channel. You don't like it? Psh, deuces. Goodbye, all right? I don't believe in abortion. Choices. The guy should have a choice as well because it's his possession as well. All right? If a guy want it and the girl don't want it, the girl could always give it to the guy 100%. If the guy don't want it and the girl want it, the guy could give it to the girl 100%. If both don't want it, they could put it up for adoption. Those are the choices that they have. You don't have to kill it. and risk of irreversible harm to your body. All right, and if it put the woman's life in jeopardy, that's a chance you have to take. Most likely it won't happen because there's drugs out there. It's the 20th century. It's not the 18th century anymore. There's a slim chance. It's 0.000 that will affect a woman's life giving birth. All right. There's procedures that's out there that take away the pain, put the woman to sleep, all this stuff. You can consult with your doctor. I'm not one of it, but it's the 20th century. It's not the 18th century anymore. All right. Most likely you'll survive than killing the baby. The way of killing a baby is very gruesome. And now they're talking about infanticide, which means the baby's born and they kill it after the baby's born. That's even worse. You go instead of having the option to give it to adoption, they can kill it. Like, why you have to kill it? Can you just give it for adoption? Because it's already outside the body. That's ridiculous, guys. As I said, I'm for abortion. This is an abortion channel. Let me know what you think. Are you for it, against it? Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next podcast. Oh, yeah, and go check out the movie Unplanned. I'm sure you'll get something out of it. And on that note, guys, you have a good day. Peace.